What if the most powerful jobs of 2030 don't even exist yet? And what if the people who will land them are already preparing today? Not with degrees, but with adaptability, creativity, and AI fluency. Hi, I'm Imani, your AI career coach. My mission is to help you rise above the noise, stand out above the rest, and thrive in the AI era so you can build a career that's not just secure, but future proof. Today, we're decoding the next frontier of work, the AI career trends of 2030, and revealing the job titles that don't even exist yet. Because the future of work isn't waiting for you. It's already being built right now by those bold enough to prepare. Let's dive in. The great reinvention of work. Over the past 2 centuries, every major technological shift, the steam engine, the internet, the smartphone, has rewritten what work means. But the difference is, it's changing roles, hierarchies, and even identity at work. By 2030, over 40% of jobs will require direct collaboration with AI systems. That means millions of roles will evolve from task-based to thinking-based, from execution to coordination. We're entering what I call the human plus AI era, where your value isn't measured by what you do alone, but what you can accomplish with intelligent systems by your side. So let's explore where this shift is heading and what kinds of new job titles are already being born in startups, governments, and Fortune 500 companies across the globe. The first wave, human AI collaboration roles. The first wave of new jobs is all about helping humans and machines work together more efficiently. These are the bridge builders, people designing the workflows, ethics, and language between AI systems and employees. One example is the AI Integration Strategist. Think of this role as the translator between company goals and machine capabilities. They don't code, they coordinate. They identify which processes to automate, measure ROI, and ensure humans remain in control. Average projected salary by 2030 between $160,000 and $250,000. Another emerging role is the human feedback designer. This person builds the feedback loops that teach AI how to improve, whether in marketing, healthcare, or manufacturing. They understand psychology as much as technology. Their question isn't, what can AI do? It's, how should AI learn from us? Then there's the AI collaboration facilitator. These specialists train teams to integrate AI tools into daily work, balancing empathy with efficiency. In large enterprises, this role is quickly becoming as essential as project management. The second wave, creative and analytical fusion roles. The next wave of jobs will blend creativity, data, and AI orchestration. These are for the professionals who can make machines imaginative and creativity measurable. Okay, let's start with the synthetic media director. Imagine someone who manages an entire content studio, not of humans, but of AI avatars, script generators, and 3D world builders. Quick, they'll oversee storytelling powered by AI while ensuring emotional resonance and authenticity. YouTube, Netflix, and major ad agencies are already piloting this role. Next, the AI brand personality architect. This person trains AI systems to communicate like a brand: tone, humor, empathy, and timing. They'll manage not just customer experience, but machine expression. Because when AI speaks for your company, someone must ensure it sounds human. Then, there's the predictive experience designer. This role sits at the intersection of UX design and behavioral science. They'll use AI to anticipate user needs before users express them, designing systems that feel intuitive, even emotional. If you've ever used an app that just gets you, that's predictive design in action. The third wave: trust, ethics, and governance roles. As AI expands into hiring, healthcare, and government systems, trust becomes the new currency. We'll see a surge in ethics based leadership roles. For instance, the Algorithm Accountability Officer. Their mission? Ensure transparency, fairness, and explainability in every automated decision. They'll be the compliance officers of the AI age, merging law, psychology, and data governance. Next up, the Bias Mitigation Specialist. These professionals audit AI datasets for discrimination, race, gender, language, and culture. They're not just analysts, they're social impact defenders. This role is projected to grow 10x by 2030. And then there's the ethical automation designer. They help companies deploy automation responsibly, avoiding layoffs and retraining displaced workers. It's not just about efficiency anymore. It's about ethics at scale. Oh man. The fourth wave: science, policy, and education roles. AI isn't just rewriting business, it's reshaping society. And that means entirely new career categories in government, education, and research. Enter the predictive policy analyst. This hybrid role uses AI simulations to forecast the social impact of legislation. Everything from climate policy to housing reform. It's part economist, part data scientist, part public servant. Another new role: the AI curriculum architect. They'll design school programs that teach kids to collaborate with AI from kindergarten through college. They'll integrate ethics, logic, creativity, and emotional intelligence into every subject. Then comes the human well-being technologist. Their job? Ensure technology enhances, not erodes, human happiness. They'll partner with psychologists and engineers to build healthier digital environments. And finally, the Neuro AI Research Liaison. These professionals connect neuroscience and artificial intelligence, helping machines think more like us and helping us understand ourselves better. This will be one of the fastest growing academic industrial bridges of the 2030s. The fifth wave: entrepreneurship and AI-driven leadership. The A revolution won't just transform jobs, it will transform entrepreneurship itself. The AI venture designer will replace the traditional startup founder. Instead of building a company from scratch, they'll co-create it with AI, testing markets, generating branding, and modeling financial outcomes in days instead of months. Next is the automation franchise owner. These professionals will license pre-built AI systems, from virtual assistants to workflow bots, and resell or manage them as independent businesses. And here's one of my favorites: the micro innovation consultant. Their job is to help organizations identify small, fast AI upgrades that save massive time or money. In other words, they'll specialize in turning 1-hour ideas into 6-figure efficiencies. By 2030, AI-powered entrepreneurship will explode, not just for coders, but for communicators, educators, and creators who can see opportunity before others do. The common thread: human differentiators. Across every new job title, one truth stands out: humans still hold the edge. AI may replicate logic, but it can't replicate leadership. It can simulate empathy, but not sincerity. It can process data, but not ethics. So the key to thriving in the next decade isn't learning to compete with AI, it's learning to complete it. Your job is not to be faster than a machine, it's to be wiser, more adaptable, and more emotionally intelligent. Let's talk about the skills that will make these future roles yours. The 8 future proof skills that will define 2030 careers. 1. AI literacy. You don't need to code, but you must know how to communicate with AI through prompts, critical review, and contextual guidance. Systems thinking. The ability to see connections, how one change in a process affects everything else. Digital ethics, understanding fairness, transparency, and privacy in decision systems. 4. Creative strategy, turning AI outputs into human narratives that move people to act. 5. Data interpretation, reading AI insights and turning them into business or policy action. 6. Adaptability, the humility to unlearn, relearn, and evolve without fear. 7. Empathy, building relationships in an automated world. 8. Accountability, taking responsibility for outcomes in human AI partnerships. These are not technical skills, they're transformational, and they'll separate those who thrive from those who merely survive the AI decade. How to prepare, starting now. Let's make this practical. Here's your strategy checklist. Step 1. Research 3 emerging roles. Look at the language used in job postings. Save phrases like AI workflow, data governance, and prompt optimization. Step 2. Build evidence. Use AI in your current work. Document before and after results, time saved, accuracy improved, insights discovered. Step 3. Network smart. Join online communities discussing AI in your field. Healthcare AI, education AI, marketing AI, legal tech. Comment, ask questions. Visibility builds credibility. Step 4. Publish micro content. Post your takeaways on LinkedIn or YouTube Shorts. Show you're thinking about the future, not waiting for it. Step 5. Adopt an experimental mindset. Treat every week like a mini lab. Try one new tool, test one process, measure one result. You don't have to predict the future. You have to practice it. The mindset that wins the AI decade. Here's the truth. The next 5 years will reward learners over knowers. Titles will change. Tools will change. But curiosity will never go out of style. Fear says, what if AI replaces me? So, strategy says, how can I use AI to amplify me? And that's the mindset shift that separates the anxious from the adaptable, the fearful from the future ready. The big picture. Why this matters? Every revolution begins with a few people who see change not as loss, but as leverage. In 2030, companies will look for AI-ready thinkers, not just AI users. They'll seek professionals who can bridge what AI knows and what humans value. And that's where your opportunity lives, in the space between intelligence and insight. Because the jobs of the future aren't being written in code. They're being written in curiosity, in courage, and in your willingness to adapt faster than fear. The challenge for this week? Choose one emerging job title from today's episode. Maybe AI Integration Strategist, Automation Auditor, or Predictive Policy Analyst. Search for 3 real job listings or industry discussions about it. Then ask, what do these roles have in common? Pause. Which of my current skills already align? Pause. And which one new skill can I start building this week? Remember, opportunity doesn't appear fully formed. It grows where preparation meets awareness. So start now. Because by 2030, The most valuable career stories will belong to the people who took today seriously. Pause. That's the strategy. That's the power move. And that's how you rise above the noise, stand out above the rest, and future proof your career. Give this video a thumbs up if it gave you clarity. Subscribe for weekly strategies to stay future ready. And share this with a friend who still thinks AI is coming for their job. Because the truth is, AI is creating millions more. Tomorrow kicks off a brand new week with Momentum Monday, reclaiming your career confidence in the AI era. It's the episode that will help you start your week focused, fearless, and ready to lead the future. I'll see you tomorrow.